GeekSpeak.com.
Today's episode of Geek Speak, we talk about the most epic battle between Gambit, the Raging Cajun, and Batman's prodigy and apprentice, Nightwing. Who will win? Welcome to the world premiere of Geek Speak with Sammy. I'm your host, Sammy, and I'm here with
Ivan.
We're broadcasting live in Fresno, California, coming at you from the Tower District. Hey, if you're in the neighborhood, come on by the studio. We'd love to have you sit in our audience. On my show, we'll bring you everything geek. We'll talk about Star Trek, Star Wars, superheroes and superhero movies, comics. We'll talk about Mac versus PC. I'm a Mac guy. I don't know, Ivan.
I'm actually a PC kind of guy.
Yeah. He also loves soccer too. Hello.
Nothing wrong with that.
Soccer
is cool.
I don't know about soccer, man. I don't know. That's pretty geeky though, I guess. So I guess you'll fit right in. We got a great show for you today. But anybody out there unfortunate enough to see the new Lone Ranger movie? Did you see the Lone Ranger movie?
No, not me.
You know, there's something about that movie. They paid $215 million to make that movie, and how much did they bring in? 4th of July weekend, it was like what?
49?
$49 million?
Yeah.
Well, I heard that half of that money, or most of that money that they used, went to pay for Johnny Depp's salary, of course, right? But I also heard that the other half kind of went for the silver bullets, too. So, you know, that's I don't know. You know what killed it for me, though? Here's what killed it for me. The fact that the Lone Ranger, the guy who played the Lone Ranger, his name was Armie Hammer. That killed it for me. You know, when I think of Armie Hammer, what do you think of?
I think of actually Mike Hammer.
Mike Hammer. See, and I think of baking soda. I think of Armie Hammer, baking soda. You know, like what's baking soda used for? Bill, do you know what baking soda is used for?
I would have a box of it in my refrigerator.
Yeah, it's good for soaking up the odors. You know, things that stink. You know.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Actually,
Yeah.
you can take baking soda and then mix it up with vinegar, and then you get this homemade, very potent cleaning powder or liquid. You know, that you can use to basically kill the stench.
Yeah, and you scrub. Yeah, you can use it to scrub your oven down. I have some in here actually. It's really good. It's good for mouthwash. Toothpaste and mouthwash. Again, things that stink. You know. Anyway, yeah. So I'm sensing though that there's a pattern here. So you got Armie Hammer, Lone Ranger, stunk, baking soda, absorbed stench. Maybe they did pick the right guy. Maybe they did. I don't know.
I think you're onto something.
I think so, man. All right, hey, we got a great show. Like I said, we've got one of the hottest topic debates right now going on online, Gambit versus Nightwing. We went out, we got some people. People are very opinionated out there. When it comes to their comic book heroes, man, they've got some really strong opinions.
They do.
They do, you know. I mean, some people said Gambit would win. Some people said Nightwing would win in a battle. I don't know. It's out there, man. But we were out there, Fresno, Hanford, talking to all these people, all these great comic book people, man. And we're going to find out. Stay tuned at the end of this show. We're going to find out exactly who's going to win that battle. So, Ivan, tell us about yourself, man.
Well, I'm, as you can tell from my international accent, I've been around the world.
He's an international geek.
Yeah, no, really. Actually, I came to Fresno a few years ago, and I really like the community. And I myself, what can I say? I get involved into comics when I was younger. I have to say, my first like superhero that I really liked. It has to be an obvious one. You know, it's Superman. Actually,
Superman,
Yeah, he was my first superhero that I really admired. You know, that I really wanted to.
Did you walk around with a cape around your neck and all that? And...
I suppose I did. Yeah.
You know, the old wives, I used to hear that kids after they saw the first Superman movie, the Christopher Reeve one.
Yes.
Kids would run around with a little cape around their necks and actually like get caught in things and hang themselves.
And by the way, that was the best Superman movie ever.
Yes, it was.
And the second one, the sequel, that was even
good
better.
Too. That was good. Gotta love Marlon Brando. Did you see the new one?
No, I have not seen the new one yet.
All right, you're done. He's done. Out. No. Does he didn't see it yet?
No, I haven't seen it. No, not because I don't want to. It's just matter of time issues.
Oh yeah, time. Yeah, I saw it. I got to tell you, if you have autism, if you have a kid with autism, if you have ADD, this is great for you. You're gonna love this. But if you have a kid or you're autistic or something, be careful, because it's one of those things where it's just so much full of sensory overload. I mean, you're just gonna have like an epileptic seizure, and please don't do that. So I warned you. You got your first warning here from Geek Speak, Sammy. So, Bill, how are we doing, man? Good?
Yeah.
So, Ivan, you came to Fresno when?
It was about 5-6 years ago.
All right, and so your favorite comic hero is Superman.
Well, I have to say that was the first one that I actually liked. When I really got to know the superheroes, it was Superman, basically.
Okay.
He was the one who really got me into comics.
And where are you from originally?
South America.
South America. Is Superman? Do South Americans know about Superman? Is he an
Do they know
international
about Superman?
hero? Yeah. Do they know?
Is that a trick question? No?
It's not. I want to know.
No, they do. Yes, they. Oh yeah. They know about Superman. They know about Batman. They know about the Flash. Wow, they actually have different amounts of superheroes. Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I go down to Mexico, when I go down to TJ or something, I see those crazy piñatas full of like.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Chapulín. I think it's
Yeah.
kind of like that's. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not from Mexico, so I mean, however, I do understand that one superhero, and I think it has some kind of a cult following, right? But it's not really a
That dude's been around for. That guy's
Yeah,
been around
yeah.
for a long time, and I remember seeing him when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
I'm still a
right.
kid. I'm like only 12.
Yeah, I used to watch that show actually, and it was more of a comedic show, right? It wasn't really dramatic, kind of like a Superman or Batman or
Yeah, I love Chapulín. I'll see him every now and then. In fact, I think he has a little stint on The Simpsons, doesn't he? Doesn't they have like a little character?
I think so. Well, yeah. I believe that character
like
on
the
The
bee?
Simpsons is created, to sort of resemble that one Chapulín character.
Oh, okay,
but,
okay.
It's like because the actual Chapulín character, he wears all red, like yellow shorts,
Mhm.
and he has
What
some kind of
is
a-
a Chapulín? What is that?
The Chapulín means it's like the little bug.
The little
kind of thing.
bug?
Yeah. That's
Oh, okay.
basically that's. I think that's what roughly the translation means.
So
It's
he's
like
the
a little
bug.
Yes.
Kind of like the Tick.
Basically, yeah. Oh, yeah. And his superpowers, actually, he has these little pills that he carries on these little tight yellow shorts. Right?
Chapulín?
A Chapulín.
As pills?
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me.
So you got a
finish.
superhero with pills.
Yeah. Let me finish.
Okay.
That came out wrong. Hang on. Okay.
Yeah, from Fresno. Bill said.
No, but okay, this pill. So whenever he's in some kind of a danger or he needs to escape,
Mhm.
he takes one pill and then he basically shrinks to about like this size.
I've
right?
heard of this guy. I've heard of him,
Yeah.
man.
And among his other superpower, he has this sort of a sledgehammer, right? That whenever he hits somebody, not only they fall like to the ground like out cold, but it also makes a noise, a particular noise whenever he hits someone, like boing boing, kind of like that, right? And that's actually, I think that's pretty cool. I think,
Only in Mexico.
Yeah. Well, it's
And maybe in Fresno too.
and
and Hanford.
the economic crisis, man.
And
they
Matt-
have to limit the,
Matt Beltran, Tulare too. Shout out to Matt Beltran out there in Tulare. Ernestine, you probably know too. All right, so today, Gambit versus Nightwing. I personally am going to pick Nightwing. I like Nightwing. He's the apprentice of Batman. Batman is just the baddest dude ever. I think he's just so bad. But then again, I like Spider-Man too, so I don't know. Spider-Man's pretty bad too. But he's not as bad. Spider-Man's not as bad as Batman. Batman's pretty dark, and I love the car. And I love the money too. That's always great. But I'm going to pick Nightwing because he just, I don't know, something about Nightwing being the original Dick. Nightwing being just awesome character. Original Robin. What do you say?
Well, I really wanted to disagree with you on that one, but I'm gonna have to choose Nightwing also, only because again I know his background, right? And besides Nightwing, he was the first Robin, right?
Yeah,
As
he
you
was the
probably
first
know.
Robin, yeah.
So he's been fighting crime since he was a young boy.
Since he was like 7 years old, yeah,
Yes,
since he was
yeah.
orphaned at the circus.
And Gambit, on the other hand, he didn't really. He had a different upbringing. So it's so
See,
yeah,
and yeah, and
yeah.
Gambit, I don't really like Gambit. There's something about Gambit. I think it's the accent.
The accents are okay, you know. In most cases, they're okay.
I don't know. So, first place that you went to this week to speak with was who?
Oh yes, Dave Ulrich from Heroes Comics in Fresno.
Heroes Comics in Fresno.
Yeah.
Can we get to that, Bill? All right, let's take a look at that.
Ivan, I'm at Heroes Comics in Fresno with its owner, Dave Ulrich. How are you, Dave?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you. It's a hot day today, man, huh?
It is very warm in the valley today, yes.
Yeah, it is, man. I hope we don't get to like what 110, 111.
No. Yeah, none of that. We don't need that.
Great. So, Dave, for how long have you been in business?
Well, we're about 2 weeks away from our 24-year anniversary.
24th year. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
Sometimes it feels like a little bit, and sometimes it feels like forever, yes.
Were you always at this location?
No, we've been here 13 years. We were just around the corner here for a few years. We've had a couple different stores, but we've been here for 13 years in this location.
Do you like this location better?
I love it, yeah. We're right on Shaw. We're great visibility. Yeah, it's worked
Yeah,
out
I
good.
see that. There's a lot of traffic going on
Yes.
outside.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's pretty good. So I am wondering though, why did you get into the business of comics?
Well, I had collected comics for years and years, and I was doing other retail, managing a whole different type of retail business. And finally, one day, I just said I'm going to jump in and go for it. So here I am.
Okay, that's good. It seems to be working fine. Okay, Dave. So I can see that you have a lot of comics in here. So you must have some kind of a favorite hero.
Yes, my favorite is Captain America. I like what he portrays. I like what he does, and that I grew up as an Avengers fan, so that's the only comic when I opened my store that I still kept was my Avengers. Everything else I was used to start the store, but yeah, Captain America is my favorite character.
Yeah, that's pretty old school.
Yes.
That's really good. Yeah. Actually, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
I would probably have chosen Captain America myself. And among all those comics also, do you have like a favorite issue that you like, a specific chapter in any of the comics that...
What got me started was an Avengers book called the Kree Skrull War, which was a big event back. They didn't do events like they do now back in the day, but it was a big event when it came out. And the art and the story really caught me, and that's what got me hooked on comics. But my favorite story of all time is a book called Kingdom Come from DC.
Okay, so today's topic is going to be about an epic battle between Nightwing and Gambit. So Dave, my question to you would be, who do you think is going to win between Nightwing and Gambit?
Well, out of those two, I'd probably have to pick Nightwing. Mainly because he's got no superpowers, which I like. He was trained by the best, Batman. Gambit's kind of a punk. You know, he was a thief, so yeah, I think Nightwing could take him. He can get down and dirty, even though Gambit could too. I think Nightwing could probably take him. Yeah.
Mike Briggs Properties has a very special historic property for sale that can be used as a home or as a business. This classic California craftsman historical home is located in the Tower District, Fresno High area. The interior ambiance displays a heyday of craftsman aesthetics, substance, strength, symmetry, and casual grace. Elegantly appointed mahogany and oak structural elements integrate form and function in a harmonious flow from room to room in this two-story, 4,500-foot home. The property also includes a nearly 800-foot two-bedroom apartment above the garage. This property is well suited for a professional office type of business or for a large family or combined living and workspace. The lot included with this property is park-sized with plenty of room for expansion or as a parking lot big enough to support a commercial business. For more information on this property, call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
the voice, Circle's choice, Chuck Leonard on the Central Valley Talk.com. We can all get along, listen to the guitar play.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Man, that was a great commercial, man. I love that. Yeah. Hey, Dave Aldry, man, pretty good guy.
Yeah, he's pretty good, yeah.
Picking Nightwing, man.
I think I have feeling that Nightwing is going to win from all the research.
I think so, man. You know, but I love what he said about Gambit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I love what Dave said about him.
You know,
yeah,
because he was a thief.
Yeah, he's a thief. He's a common crook, man. He's a scallywag. Man, I don't like him.
Yeah, he doesn't have any honor.
No honor. He's just some kind of trashy-looking dude that runs around New Orleans with this crazy accent. Again, I hate accent. I hate accents. There's something about people with accents that just bugs me, man. Just bugs me.
Okay, I just want to say that accents...
But you don't have an accent, do you?
What?
Do you have an accent?
You don't think I have an accent?
No.
You don't think I have an accent? No, actually, yeah, I do have an accent, but again, that's from the international.
Yeah, but you told me the other day that you've been here for like 25 years, dude. How long, you've been here for like 25 years, and you're like, I think that accent's fake. I think you're hamming it up. I think you use it to get chicks, huh?
I think I'm
like Batman uses his car to get chicks.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Actually, I developed this accent just so I can get to know more chicks. Yeah. And by the way, you know, as true geeks that we are, right? We both don't have girlfriends because we want to keep it real. So no girlfriends for us. Okay.
Thanks for ratting me out, man. Thanks.
Yeah,
man.
No problem. Man.
Yeah. So if there's any hot geeks out there that want to get with me, female, I better clarify. Female hot geek.
There's anything wrong with, you know. Yeah. Like,
I mean, we are in the Tower District, so but yeah.
But anyways, just like I went to talk to Dave, I know you had a chance to go to a comic store, right? Down in Hanford.
Yeah. Well, we were down in Hanford. I was out there with a good friend of mine, Matt Macedo. Matt, how you doing? We went out there. We met a bunch of guys. It was like Christmas out there, man. It was crazy. It was like this feeding frenzy because they had a shipment of comic books coming in, and you could just smell geek in the air. It's just you open the door, and it was like this cloud of geek that just hits you. But it was awesome, and I loved it down there. And it's just, you know, Hanford, my hometown. Woo, Hanford. You know, gotta love Hanford.
Actually, I'm not from Hanford. So.
You should go down there, man. You should. Nice, a lot of good places to have a good drink, non-alcoholic drink. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, DJ's Comics, great place to be. Heroes Comics. I mean, that place is awesome. I don't think there's a store as big as that anywhere.
Yeah, that was a pretty big
between
store.
Here and probably Sacramento. That was huge.
Yeah, that was a
huge,
big
man.
store.
Yeah, I love Dave. Dave was a great guy. So, Ivan, ask me some questions, man. I know you want to know me. I know you want to get to know me more in a very, you know.
Well, not that intimately, but yeah. But yeah, of course. Oh yes, that's right. I do have a question for you, though.
All right, bring it on. I'm ready.
Okay, what is your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero, believe it or not, is Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man ever since I was a little kid. I had these I love sunglasses. I'm always into sunglasses. I love sunglasses. But my first pair of sunglasses were these blue plastic Spider-Man glasses that had this little Spider-Man sticker right in the middle, and I loved those glasses. I had them when I was like 4 years old. And I remember them. I totally remember them. Bought them in Visalia, California. Great little town, too. But yeah, Spider-Man. Ironically enough, I have 2 tattoos. Neither one of them is a Spider-Man tattoo.
You have tattoos? That's like surprising. I'm like, I have to like take a step back. You know? Like, I didn't picture you as having tattoos.
Man. Oh, man, I'm all tatted up. Yeah, I'm all about the ink, dude. I'm all about the ink. I love my ink.
Okay.
But yeah, so ironically,
Superman. There you go.
Yeah. And this is my first one. It's not done very well. I got it in prison. No, I'm joking. But
that one is actually that's a good combination.
Yeah, it's not too bad. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine in college. This is college from way back in the day in college, Humboldt State University. So go figure. My roommate, he got a Spider-Man tattoo, and you know, I was like, how come I don't have a Spider-Man tattoo? That's my hero. Mm-hmm. But be that as it may, I'm rocking the Superman and the Batman.
So I just have a question though. I mean, you don't think Spider-Man's suit is just a little too tight?
No, man. I mean, come on, dude. He's got to be agile. It's like a ninja, dude. He's like, you know, it's not. I don't think it's too tight. I mean,
I'm
it can't be any worse than wearing your underwear outside. You know,
Like who?
like Superman. Right? Superman wears his underwear on the outside. Batman, the old school Batman, wears his underwear on the outside.
It was for hygienic reasons, man. Come on.
Hygienic. That's because he was like, what, 4 weeks into a wash? You didn't have enough underwear clean enough to throw on?
Okay, I guess moving on.
So anyway, yeah. So no, his suit is not too tight.
Okay.
I would wear a Spider-Man suit.
All right, and out of that, do you have any particular like I don't know chapter in the Spider-Man series or not Spider-Man though, but maybe like a different like story, like a different cartoon story
like a
or
different
novel?
comic?
Yeah.
My favorite comic of all time, I just love it, is The Crow. You gotta love James O'Barr and The Crow. I think what he did with his art back in the late '80s, early '90s, it was just totally different from what was going on out there. I mean, you got to remember in the '80s, between '85 and '91, Batman was really taking off with the Michael Keaton movie. Spider-Man was taking off with Todd McFarlane art. Eric Larson was on there too. But James O'Barr just totally went independent, like an independent filmmaker, and created this character called the Crow. And then in '93, '94, Brandon Lee, came out and made, probably to this date, that movie still holds up very well. If you can watch that movie, it's been like what? How many? I'm not good with
It's been
math.
over 20 years, yeah. But like they want to make a remake.
Yeah, that's what I hear. They want to do a reboot on that. What's up with that? What's up with the reboots? Quit with the reboots.
Yeah, stop with the remakes. Hollywood, please stop the remakes. Okay.
That's like asking someone else to come back and be Bruce Lee. Please, no, can't do it. You can't reboot Enter the Dragon. You can't reboot Revenge of the Ninja. I love Revenge of the Ninja. Great movie, man. I love all those ninja movies, man. Go out there and watch those ninja movies. We're gonna have a ninja marathon one day.
It's funny that you mentioned that about Bruce Lee. Actually, Jackie Chan was asked to be the next Bruce Lee, right? And but then Jackie Chan said, "No way. I'm not gonna pretend to be Bruce Lee. I'm just gonna be myself, because Bruce Lee, there's only one."
There's only one Bruce Lee, man.
Yeah,
There's only one Bruce Lee.
Was,
Go out and get the 40th anniversary of Enter the Dragon on Blu-ray. It just came out about a month ago or so. I highly recommend it. Grandmaster Lee. I'm sorry, I'm having a
Grandmaster Kelly.
Grandmaster Kelly. I'm having a brain fart, man. It's
Yeah.
a geek fart right there. Those are the worst kind. Yeah, Grandmaster Kelly just passed away about a week ago.
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago, man.
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Grandmaster Kelly.
And he will always be looking good.
Man, you look like you came out of a comic book, man. I love that line. I love that. All right, so yeah, yesterday we were down in Hanford talking to DJs, talking to people out there. Let's see what they had to say about this epic battle between Gambit and Nightwing.
Downtown Hanford at DJ's Collectible Shop. Here just taking a look around at everything that he has. Store owner Jason is right here with us. Jason, how are you doing?
Doing real good. How you guys doing?
Tell me a little bit about your shop here. How long have you been here?
We've been here for 16 years now. Opened up more in the sports industry, selling the baseball cards, football cards, and then as time went on, progressed more into comics. As mainstream media got more into the movies with the Batmans and the Avengers and Iron Mans and Spider-Mans, business turned more to comics. That's where we're at now.
Well, today is like Christmas for comic book geeks, right? What's
Absolutely.
going on today?
Well, today's Wednesday. All comic books come in on Wednesday about 11, 12 o'clock, and everybody, this is our subscription case here that we're pulling everybody's want list, and all the comic book fans and customers over there doing some shopping already.
All right, man. So what are you doing right here? What's going on?
Well, this one here is so if anybody needs make a list and can't make it down on a Wednesday, they put their individual name on the top and their want list, and we fill it up.
What's that list for?
Comic books.
Yeah? Which ones are? What's on the list?
Oh, Batman, Constantine, Deadpool, Green Lantern, Savage Wolverine, God of Thunder.
Do you even know who those guys are?
No one.
You don't know who those guys are?
I don't do the thing anymore. He does.
Did you ever collect comics when you were a kid?
No.
No?
I just bought them, read them, and passed them
And
on.
just passed them on. What was your favorite?
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck.
Yeah.
All right, so Jason, favorite comic? Not comic book hero, but your favorite comic.
Favorite comic could be Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Deadpool it is.
favorite comic?
Favorite comic?
Why Deadpool?
Deadpool, the Merc with the Mouth. The humor is outstanding with him. You got it.
Comic book hero. Who's your favorite hero of all time?
Man, I'm not much of a hero fan myself.
What about
But, no, I would say Spider-Man as a hero. So Spider-Man as a hero, right. That's just classic.
The guy over in Heroes. All right, the store owner over there at Heroes, Dave Aldry. He says Nightwing. He says Nightwing all the way, hands down, just like what you were saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But you're saying Gambit.
I would say Gambit, the way they portrayed him on the YouTube video, very strong. Very strong.
So are you saying that that guy in Fresno doesn't know anything about anything?
Woo, man, that's going all out there.
Exactly. That's the other thing you're saying. I think Gambit will win, and that's the case of all that.
Yeah.
Hello, Central Valley. I want to invite you to a special restaurant. This restaurant not only was the first to bring this kind of food for the Central Valley, but it's also the longest lasting restaurant in Fresno with Oaxacan native food. The Oaxacan restaurant is found in the Central Valley in Fresno, on the corner of Belmont and Chestnut. This is an example of the delicious food you could find here. This is the skillet nopal oaxaqueño. This oven roasted nopal gives you a beautiful taste and texture and fiber for this. It's a fulfilling meal. Plus, this string cheese is special string cheese from Oaxaca. The owner takes pride in bringing fresh products. And of course, to close it off, we have fresh made corn tortillas. A good old
That man's alley, Hungry Howie's, and Scoops Ice Cream. Tower Health Food, Samba Steakhouse, Mike Briggs Properties. There's Tower Market, Farmers Market too. Kuka's and Landmark, Mr. Sushi for you. Chicken Pie Shop, Fulton's Pulley, Palabinos, Spinner's Records, Tower Bike Shop, Irene's To Go, Bobby Sal's Restaurant, The Perfect Blend, and Million Elephant, H&R Block, Starbucks Coffee, Piemonte's, Roger Rocca's Dinner Theater, The Second Space, Tower Tattoos, Lottie in the Me and Ed's is the place. International Furniture, The Review Cafe, Teasers Realty Market, Love Oak knows the way. Typhoon Restaurant, The Game Preserve, and Bia Bay. Sequoia Brewing, Russo Restaurant, Tower Clocks today. Come to the tower, there's so much fun for everyone. Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun?
Welcome to Japanese Porch. We have been doing this for a year. My memory of the porch is that it's very much where women rule. It was almost a throne. Going like that. I'm circular. See, Southern folks are circular. What you said, preach. You want me to preach? Love sharing. Those things and those things that'll make you stronger and better and go for. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me around. Hey, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody. Okay, no more drama. To myself, I said self. Myself said yeah.
That was a good one.
That was good, girl. I'm good. I'm gonna use the term the best reflection of yourself, and what was that? The one God intended all along. We're gonna get there together, I promise. Thank God for the post. Amen.
If you're looking for a home in the Central Unified School District, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,658 square foot home is near Clinton and Cornelia. It's walking distance to El Capitan Middle School and about a mile from Central High School. The property should qualify for FHA. We show this house on Saturdays only. We have open houses each Saturday at 1 p.m. Follow the Mike Briggs Properties open house signs any Saturday at 1 o'clock. For more information, give us a call at our office, 486-6758, or go to MikeBriggsProperties.com.
You're watching CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
All right, man. So out there at DJs, very opinionated guys out there too, man. We're gonna switch gears a little bit, talk about Star Wars. Okay, go out and get the latest issue of Geek, talking about Star Wars. What's your opinion? First of all, Ivan, which one's your favorite Star Wars guy? Are you a prequel guy or are you a original trilogy guy?
You know, I have to stick with the originals.
All right,
because
all right.
That's just me. I'm
okay. You can stay. You can stay here. I don't mind the accent now. Not so much. You can stay. Which one's your favorite?
Okay, from there, no, that's a tough question. I think I like the second one.
Yes. All right, man.
The second one's pretty good because the third was alright, but then they got all the little monkeys. What do you call them now? I just forget now. So,
oh man, you just killed it, dude. You can't be on here anymore, man. Yeah, the Ewoks, dude. The Ewoks.
The Ewoks. I mean, okay, can an Ewok really take on a monster robot? With strings and arrows.
Yeah,
come
you
on,
saw it, dude. They did it. They did it. They defeated the Empire. Little monkeys defeated the Empire.
Well, I was a little, well.
But yeah, Empire Strikes Back is the best one. I love Empire Strikes Back. I love the tone of it. I love the coloring of it. I mean, the whole, I am your father. That's just awesome, man. That's just dramatic, man. That's pretty good, that's like Greek music right there, and that's a Greek tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, I know I might get stoned for this. I don't mean stoned.
Yeah,
but,
I understand what you mean.
You got it. I don't really like too much the first Star Wars. It kind of dragged, like in the 70s, okay, it was cool, it was a cinematic, evolution of creation. It was just awesome in the 70s. But watching it now, it kind of drags on, I kind of get tired of seeing R2 and C-3PO out in the desert. It makes me hot seeing them in the desert, but Obi-Wan, of course, he's just great. I love Obi-Wan in the first one. But yeah, Empire Strikes Back. If you haven't, there's a lot of people out there who haven't seen Empire Strikes Back. If you haven't seen it, and if you're one of those people that says, I hate Star Wars, I don't get it, Star Wars is dumb, go out and watch The Empire Strikes Back. I guarantee you'll be a fan. Empire Strikes Back. Stay away from Episode 1. Episode 2. Maybe play around a little bit with Episode 3. All right. What's your thoughts on Episode 3? Bill, what do you say? Episode 3.
Episode 3. I would say that they just went too quick with the Darth Vader story.
Yeah. I see. Like for me, I didn't believe the fact that he would go to the dark side over a woman, a chick. Come on, Padme's hot. Yeah, all right. She's hot and all that, but to really give up your morals and your scruples over a woman, I mean, not that I wouldn't do that because I've done it before.
Well, if you're in love, I guess you're in love. So
love is for poetry and romantics. That's all love is for.
And comedies,
yeah. Not in Star Wars. It doesn't belong in Star Wars. Does not belong unless you're droids. If you're two droids in love, okay, that's fine. But no, I didn't believe the fact that he would go over to the dark side for a woman. No, didn't believe it.
I think they were just trying to wrap it up, The movie, I mean, just wanted to wrap it up really quick, and So
yeah,
that's probably what happened. I mean, it felt kind of rushed, It's like I didn't really quite grasp the concept, that he went from being a really good Jedi, the best Jedi, to be like a really bad Sith, I mean, that all happened just too quick, Yeah,
and he went from saving people's lives to killing babies.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, really?
Killing babies, man.
Yeah, really? For a woman? for Padme, and she dies. She dies. That's what kills me. She dies at the end. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry I spoiled it for you, but you know it's been 20 years, so get over it.
Nobody has seen it by now?
But yeah, so she dies, and then the twins, and you got Luke and Leia, and all that's cool, you know. And then you get to see how Darth Vader actually became Darth Vader. That's cool, you know. I buy. I love seeing him get his legs chopped off and his arms chopped off. That was great, you know. Good stuff. But beyond that, you know, I can do without the other prequels. I could do without Star Wars. Just take me straight to Empire Strikes Back, baby. That's my favorite one. All right, so 2015, they got the new Star Wars coming out. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. However, I just need to throw this out there. I really do hope that in this new Star Wars movie, they're gonna have a Latino Jedi.
Oh, here we go.
You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Like,
here we
come on,
go.
I mean, it's about time. You know, Latinos make up.
They had a Latino. They had a Latino in the prequels. Jimmy Smits.
I'm talking about a Jedi.
Oh, a Jedi.
A Jedi. Okay.
Well, you know George Lucas is really racist. You know he's not going to put, you know, a Latino Jedi in there. He's got to be white. Come on, look at Luke. Blonde hair, blue eyes. You can't get any whiter than that.
Wait a second. What about Samuel Jackson? You know, he was a Jedi. And he
but that was...
Last time I checked, he wasn't white.
But I heard Samuel Jackson had to beg for that role. Begged for that role.
Do you believe that? Do you think? I mean, I think those are rumors. I think I think the character was made for him. You know, that particular role. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel you on the Latino thing. I could feel you on that. I don't want to, like, you know, sidebar my Latino audience out there. So yeah, I'm feeling the Latino thing. I'm feeling it. So yeah, have you heard who the director's going to be? Bill, do you know who the director's going to be?
I don't know, but I hope it's not Tim Burton or something like that.
Well, let me tell you. What do you have against Tim Burton? What do you guys have against? I love Tim Burton. Edward Scissorhands, great movie.
Yeah, when he does those kind of movies, that's perfect. But when he wants to when he wants to do like Batman, then
you guys feel me on this. You guys know about the original Batman, Michael Keaton, 1989. Metro 4 Cinema, downtown Hanford. We stood in line. I know a bunch of you guys stood in line out there with me. We stood around the corner, man. We were waiting for Batman.
To go watch Michael Keaton as Batman?
We hadn't seen...
Are you insane?
We hadn't seen a Batman since Adam West. We had no idea what it was going to be like. You know, up until that time, we only had Adam West and Burt Ward.
You know, when I heard the news that Michael Keaton was going to be Batman, I'm like, Beetlejuice? Are you serious? You know,
honestly, I didn't know. I hadn't seen Beetlejuice before Batman. I didn't know who Beetlejuice was. I had never seen Beetlejuice. So when they said Michael Keaton, I was just like, oh, just some random dude.
You know, I had this idea in my mind that Batman was gonna be running around like that, and then suddenly was gonna take his head and just twist it around. You know, that was my idea of this Batman coming up. You know, when Michael Keaton was on it. But
well, no, I loved it. I loved Batman, the first one, Michael Keaton. Loved Batman Returns. A lot of people didn't like Batman Returns with the Penguin, you know, with Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer. Woo, Michelle Pfeiffer with the whip. Yeah, I gotta love it. But yeah, I loved it. I loved that whole, you know. And then you can't. Joel Schumacher, though. I don't even want to open that can of worms. Joel Schumacher. I got one word for you on that. Okay, first of all, loved Lost Boys. Okay, you can't. Joel Schumacher made Lost Boys. I love Lost Boys. 1987. You gotta love Lost Boys.
Do not make a remake out of that movie.
I think they did. Well,
no way.
They had some sequels, yeah. Before what's his name croaked. What was his name? The guy who. No, not Swayze. The main.
Patrick.
I know you guys are out there like Sam. You know the name. See, here comes another geek fart.
Talking with Jason Patrick.
No, not Jason Patrick. The one of the Frog brothers.
The Corey brothers, you mean?
Yeah, one of the Corey Haim croaked. Yeah. Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, before Corey Haim died, they made a sequel. Frog Brothers came back and they did a Lost Boys sequel. I haven't seen it.
I didn't even know there was a sequel.
Yeah, straight to DVD.
Oh, yeah. No, not a sequel. They're supposed to be a remake, though.
Are they going to do a remake?
If it is a sequel, it's fine. I mean, I don't mind sequels. I mean, but I don't mind is when they actually take the movie, the original movie, and they make a remake out of it. You know?
And all I know is I got one word about vampires. Well, 3 words. They don't sparkle. Vampires don't sparkle.
I think I know where you're getting at.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? All right. last vampire movie that I loved.
And they shouldn't be in high school either, man. Come on, they're vampires, man. 100 years old. Why are they in high school, man?
It's like 21 Jump Street for the vampires.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. Let's just move on and.
All right. So anyway, Joel Schumacher stepped in for the Batman sequels. Nipples, really? You're gonna give Batman and Robin nipples? No, I don't think so.
Actually, I do have to.
You do like nipples? You love
nipples?
nipples?
No. I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say that from all those pre-Batman movies, before Michael Bale took on the role, from all those movies, there was actually one Batman movie that I liked. The one with Val Kilmer playing Batman. I actually liked that one.
That's a Joel Schumacher one, though, man. Come on. With Nicole Kidman,
good story,
the Riddler,
he meets Robin, and
yeah, I don't know, man. You're losing points here, buddy. You're fired. Anyway, back to the original question that Bill had. Who is directing the new Star Wars? I wish I have a phone. You can call me, but I'm not going to give you my number. Who does anybody know? Do you know? Nobody knows. All right. Do you like Star Trek? Did you love the new Star Trek?
Yes, I did.
Same guy who did that Star Trek is doing the next Star Wars. All right, J.J.
Abrams.
Yep, man. He's doing the new one. Yeah, when I saw the reboot of Star Trek, and I compared it to the prequels, I said that is how Star Wars should have been. That's how they should have the flares and all that stuff, man. That was great.
I do have a comment. I think I heard J.J. Abrams on an interview, and he was asked if he had ever seen any of I can't remember what he was asked, if he had seen Star Wars or if he had seen Star Trek, and he said no, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not really a fan of, what was it, Star Trek or Star Wars?
I think it was Star Trek.
That he hadn't seen,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But he went ahead and directed the movie anyways.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so...
And sometimes that's good, there's a lot of,
good,
there's a lot of directors out there who, like Sam Raimi, when he did the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, he said he was a fan, but a lot of these guys, they say they're fans because it's, it's publicity. They got to go out there and market they got to go out there and market their movie, so they're gonna say, I'm a big fan, I read all the comics. Nah, I doubt it, dude. These guys, nah, not like me. I still got my collection of comic books. I still do. Oh yeah. Okay. My favorite Spider-Man issue, Amazing Spider-Man number 328, Todd McFarlane's last comic book for Amazing Spider-Man. It's a great one, good one. So anyway, so 2015, they're gonna release a Star Wars movie every year. So 2015 is going to be the new, what is that, episode 7? No, 6, 7? Yeah, episode 7. And then after that, in 2016, they're going to have a little side story. It's supposed to be like about Yoda or Han Solo or some other side story. And then the next year after that. So
I'm hoping it's not. I mean, it's like I really would not want him to go back and drill on Yoda and Luke Skywalker. It would be nice to develop new characters. Maybe a Latino Jedi.
And here we go again with the Latino.
Or just continue, to see what happens with.
You just love the fact that there's a Latina in Star Trek, right?
Yeah, that is true. At least they put a Latina in there. I hope you guys know who I'm talking about. But yeah, there is a Latina in Star Trek, so that actually made me happy. So
okay,
that little token.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call him right now. I'll call George Lucas right now because I have access to his number because that's how geeky I am. I'm gonna call George Lucas right now and tell him put a Latina or a Latino Jedi.
Imagine that, he's pulling the lightsaber, and then in the background sounds of music. It'd be pretty cool.
Check, please.
Check. You don't think so? No.
I thought you were going to say he was going to pull out a hammer and some pills from his belt.
Obi-Wan.
And be in red like a little Chapulín.
Yeah, there you go. Chapulín Jedi. That's not bad either.
Anyway, if you haven't gone out there yet, go out, get the latest issue of Geek. It's got probably two of the greatest iconic heroes ever in sci-fi. Okay, go out there and get it. Bill, how we doing? All right, when we come back from a break, finally, we're going to see the epic conclusion of today's episode, Gambit versus Nightwing. Hanford says Gambit, Fresno says Nightwing.
I go for Nightwing, yes. I think
I'm going for
Nightwing is
too,
going to win.
Yeah, I'm going for Nightwing too.
He's got more skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, no superpowers, but really good skills.
We'll be right back.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Are you familiar with the term Rancor?
No.
Well, that's okay, because every week, Wednesdays at 8, you get to
Central Valley Talk.
on Central Valley Talk right here, you get to find out what the beautiful meaning of friendcore is.
Also, here, every Wednesdays at 8, we have 2 live musical acts just for you. And lots of live videos from our world and beyond.
The world of friendcore.
And just whatever else we decide to do. We have interviews, free giveaways. Just call us. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's play it out.
Yeah.
Welcome to Japanese Porch. We have been doing this for a year. My memory of the porch is that it's very much where women rule. It was almost a throne. Going like that. I'm circular. See, Southern folks are circular. What you said, preach. You want me to preach? Love sharing. Those things and those things that'll make you stronger and better and go for. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me around. Hey, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody. Okay, no more drama. To myself, I said self. Myself said yeah.
That was a good one.
That was good, girl. I'm good. I'm hoping you become the best reflection of yourself. And what was that? The one God intended all along. We're going to get there together, I promise. Thank God for the whole thing.
If you're looking for a home in the Central Unified School District, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,658 square foot home is near Clinton and Cornelia. It's walking distance to El Capitan Middle School and about a mile from Central High School. The property should qualify for FHA. We show this house on Saturdays only. We have open houses each Saturday at 1 p.m. Follow the Mike Briggs Properties open house signs any Saturday at 1 o'clock. For more information, give us a call at our office, 486-6758, or go to MikeBriggsProperties.com.
You're watching CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Hey, do you know what you're going to do this weekend?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to be here Friday from 7 to 8.
There you are, right here on CentralValleyTalk.com. It's Splotch on Fresno. I'm Laura Splotch. This is my guy, Boo, Brian Peters, and my favorite co-host. And we are here every Friday night to let you know what's going on this weekend. We got great bands, live bands. We've got great guests. We've got good fun. We got great beer. And we love to have you come down and visit us in the studio at 1212 North Van Ness. And come on down to Splotch on Fresno. We are here for you, and we'll see you out at the shows.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
All right, then we're back. Matt, my friend Matt out of Tulare sent me this great picture. You want your Latino? Here it is. Obi-Juan. Yeah. All right. And the next Latino Jedi.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, and it's got the sombrero.
Also, yeah. Matt, thanks a lot, buddy. It's good stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I mean, those are the kind of characters that the new Star Wars movie needs, you know.
But isn't that kind of stereotypical, man? I mean, come on, Obi-Wan. I mean, that's kind of.
But maybe it won't be Obi-Wan.
Man.
It could be Obi Jorge, you know, like I don't know. I mean, it could be around that realm, you know what I mean.
Darth Vato.
Vato, he says.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man, Vato.
Yeah, Vato, yeah. He pulled up a 9, you know, like that, you know.
All right, now we're getting silly. Now we're getting just geeky. All right, this beer's getting to my head, man.
Yeah, it's not really beer.
Yeah. All right, so anyway, Yeah, oh my God, the guy over at DJ's Comics cracked me up. The senior citizen that was out there. Shout out to Lee.
The
Lee,
older gentleman.
the older gentleman. I think it's PC to say senior citizen, isn't it? I think I can say that. I just did twice, so. Yeah, it's awesome, man. He was just standing there. You know, he had his grandson with him. He had his list of comic books, and he's rattling off all these comics that he's getting. And his favorite comic book, that's just classic. You can't pay money for that. Donald Duck.
He's a superhero.
Well, we could always have this debate. Why does Donald Duck, he doesn't wear pants, right? But yet when he comes out of the shower, he has a towel around his waist. What's up with that? If you know what movie that's from, give me a call or text me. 559-555-5555.
I think I know that number.
All right, so we are going to now finalize this debate. Okay, Gambit, Nightwing. You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm feeling. Yeah, Nightwing. Sticking with Nightwing. Going to stick with it. So, all right, Bill, take it away, man. Do your stuff.
Oracle to Nightwing. There's been a theft from Wayne Enterprises. I'm sending the info now. Be careful. This isn't your standard thief.
All right, I'm on it.
Enough of this. First we charge to Come on, Stone. What you doing, shit? You picked the wrong man. It looks like I had the better hand.
Oh yeah, baby. In your face, Gambit. All over your stuff, dude. Whatever.
So I guess we have the answer then.
Yeah, Nightwing, baby. Nightwing wins.
No,
Got to give a
wait.
great shout out to the main people that made that little short movie there, Bat in the Sun. Go to their YouTube channel. It's called Bat in the Sun. They've got a bunch of great videos out there. Everything geek, man. You want to see Superman versus Thor? Go and watch them, man. Bat in the Sun. Great little YouTube channel out there. Look them up on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, I want you guys to go ahead and go to my Facebook page, Geek Speak with Sammy. Friend me. You know, I'm kind of relatively new to Facebook, actually. You know that?
Yes, I know that. Yeah, 'cause he unfriended me a couple of times, you know, before I'm like, what's up? You know, it's like, well, why do you keep unfriending me on Facebook? You know,
I'm telling you, man, it's that accent. I can hear your accent through Facebook. Every time you text something, man, I can hear it. You know, I'm just like, this guy again. So
you must have a good ear, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can see you got the little slashes on your letters and stuff, dude. I'm like, what? Why is he speaking Spanish to me on Facebook? Anyway, yeah, go to my Facebook page, Geek Speak with Sammy. Friend me. I promise I won't unfriend you unless you have an accent. Unless you're female and you're French and you have an accent, boy, you're gonna be like my best friend, all right? Or Italian. Yeah. Want to plug anything?
What? Not at the moment. I just want to
go to your Facebook. What's your Facebook?
My Facebook, it's I guess will be the same as yours. I don't have an
Yep.
actual Facebook yet, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I do have my personal Facebook.
Personal
yeah.
Facebook. You don't want to give out your personal
I-
information out there, man. You don't
well,
want to
I
put it out
mean-
there to the world, let the people know who you are. Don't you want to feel the connection between you and your audience, man? Come on.
I guess they will find me in your Facebook. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. You can find him in my Facebook. Good luck. And I'm still looking for sponsorships for the show. If you like this show, if you liked what you saw, if you like the content, if you like, whatever, please sponsor me. It won't cost you that much. It's like pennies on the dollar. It's the cheapest form of advertisement that you can get in the Valley. I mean, you can't get a better bargain than what you can get here at CentralValleyTalk.com.
And we'll say your name in multiple number of times during the show.
Oh yeah, we'll plug you like a bunch of times, man. In a good way, though.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Any final thoughts you got to say?
Just want to thank you all for watching, and hope to see you next week.
Yeah, tune in Thursdays, Geek Speak with Sammy and Ivan. Thursdays from 3 to 4. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune everything else out, but tune us in. And we'll speak geek next time.
Did you know you could buy a home in this foreclosure market for as little as $500 a month? If you want your kids to go to McLean High School, Scandinavian Middle School, or Erickson, take a look at this beautiful home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. There's a beautiful rock wall to put a wood-burning stove. There's also a very open floor plan with another fireplace. The kitchen, you've got to see the kitchen. It has a beautiful snack bar for your kids to sit and do their homework while you're preparing the dinner. Under $500 a month. Call us and see if you're qualified. Call Mike Briggs at Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758 or go to MikeBriggsProperties.com.
You can purchase this nearly new home near Kings Canyon and Fowler Avenues for as little as $800 a month. At 1,700 square feet, it has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths and a 3-car garage. It is located near Sunnyside Shopping Centers and has great access to Freeway 180. This home is located in the Clovis Unified School District. For more information on any of our properties, check out MikeBriggsProperties.com or call Mike Briggs Properties at 486-6758.
Hi, I'm Greg Rude, a local real estate agent working with London Properties. You might be thinking about buying or selling a property right now, or maybe you just have a question about real estate. I'd love to help you with that. Give me a call at 352-7716, and I can answer any questions that you might have. Maybe you've got a property that's upside down. Maybe you're interested in buying a bank foreclosure and have a question about that. Or maybe you just like someone to show you some houses that you're interested in or have a question about a particular property. Once again, give me a call. My name's Greg, 352-7716, and I'd love to help you. Thanks.
You're watching CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
I am a monster. I will never back down.
I am part of a tradition. I got green in my veins! I'm ready to go! I'm a monster!
This is our team.
This is our town! This is our barn!
This is our time.
I am relentless.
I will never get tired of the goal song.
I'm ready to go!
I will never quit.
I am a monster.
I am a monster! I am a monster!
Watch Tim Thiessen live Wednesdays at 3 p.m. right here on CentralValleyTalk.com and on digital channel 33.2. If you missed the live broadcast, we're on every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. on Comcast channel 200 and digital channel 43.5. You don't want to miss this.
You're watching CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.